Hey friends, Legion here. And you know, since we're still waiting on those pieces for Luke's land speeder, told you we'd do another build, and today we'll be starting the Republic fighter tank, set number 75342, coming in at 262 pieces here. And we'll just take a moment to just kind of look over the box, you know, do a little unboxing, whatnot. Although this was 40 bucks, I still think it's worth it because you get, you know, this is the most clone troopers I have gotten in any set so far, and you know, it's 40 bucks. We'll see how the build does, but you know, you get your mace, your troopers, and some battle droids. If it's, you know, you're always getting battle droids, whatnot, but box art looks cool. You know, they're over here shooting at each other. Rated 7+, and on the back side we got another little picture of the back of the tank with it open, you know, clone trooper coming out. You know, they're over here having a little scene, shows you some different pictures, what you could do. You know, it's on little rollers, if you could see, so it glides easy. You know, got your cockpit, put the clone trooper in, whatnot. Top of the box just shows you, you know, actual size of the troopers. If you can see, I wrote 40 bucks. I know how much I'm spending on all these. I do that on all of them. You know, got a little side art on that side. Nothing really on this side. And then the bottom, nothing really either. Just continuing the print that is up here in the corner. So without further ado, let's just open this bad boy and get part one under the way. Punch in our little tab. Same thing over here. Go ahead and dump everything out. Go ahead and move our box over. Set it off to the side. And you know, not very big considering there's only two parts. You know, we got bag one. And then bag two, which looks like has majority of our minifigs. Maybe, I think the battle droids are in part one, it looks like. Right there, you can kind of see them. We got our stickers, you know, in pretty good shape. It looks a little wrinkly. If you can kind of tell, you can kind of see the waves in it right in here, but overall not too bad. Book's not too thick, you know, this shouldn't be too long. You know, it'd be pretty cool once we get this done. But let's just go ahead and move back to part two, whichever you prefer. And we'll just jump into this, move our book over here. We'll go ahead and open up our pieces for part one. Let's hope there's no pieces missing out of here. Or if there is, I won't have to wait on replacements. Hopefully I'll be able to replace them myself with what I have left over. I'm just not too sure. But let's just have positive vibes going that we're not gonna have any missing pieces. Get all these out of here. All right, let's dive right on into this. You know, not too much going on. You can go download on the App Store, Google Play, and you can download the instructions on an iPad, iPhone, just kind of like what they got going. Same thing as having the book, but some people might prefer to have it on a screen versus, you know, in a instruction book form. And here shows you what we'll be building today for part one. We'll build the base of the ship, or tank, with our battle droids, and then part two we'll finish the top of the tank with our mace and his clone troopers. Now that we got all of our bags done and open for part one, we'll go ahead and put our battle droids together and then start building. Two battle droids, gonna be the same. We'll get all of our parts out here. And there's the head. So go ahead and pop the head on. pop the legs on. We'll go ahead and just do that for both. You know, I have so many of these already, but it never hurts. You know, especially if you're trying to build an army, never hurts to have. You know, you won't hear anyone, or rarely hear anyone say, oh, we have too much battle droids or too many clone troopers or whatnot. At least you won't hear it from me, because you could do so many battle scenes and little displays that you, if you will add his little gun to him. And there's numero uno. Try to get him to stand up. There we go. There's one. Go ahead and put the other one together. And sometimes, if you can see, this is like a gunmetal gray. It's not black. It's close, sort of, but it's not normal black. So some will have gray, or some of mine have gray, some of them have black. It's, you know, I could probably buy a lot of those guns and give them all the same color, but you know, having a little different, it doesn't bother me too much to go ahead and do that, but it's up to you if you want to take that route. And here we go. We'll start putting them together. Get our Technic brick here. Put them even. Go ahead and lock those in place so that now nothing can really come apart, or at least we'll have a harder time, as you hear me say often. Into the dark. Goes on the outside. We can go ahead and attach them right here on the black part so that everything up top is nice and flush. This is a little bigger step, so I'll just go ahead and get all the pieces out. Need one view, two more. And last but not least, right here. I can move him to the side for now while we make, if you can see, a different little section. We're gonna be pretty much making what we did here, just a couple different pieces and a little opposite. Just judging by how this is so far, plus the piece count that we got, you know, it would be fairly small. But like I said, for 40 bucks in USD, I don't think that's all too bad, considering the minifig selection that you do get. You do get, what, 6 of them? Yeah, you get 6, plus you get a tank. Whether it's your favorite or not, you still get a tank. You know, add it to your arsenal. Bada bing, bada boom. That will go over here. What is that? It just looks different to me. it looks like that brick is well above, but then down here it doesn't really look like that, but that's what it shows. Oh, might help if I put them in the right spot. That might be why. There, it looks a little better. You know, you're supposed to leave a little gap, it looks like, which might make sense come later. But until then, we'll just continue here. It also helps if you double check and look, you know, before you move on. And we'll get on our smooth brick here, smooth piece, where we'll get our sticker, our Republic sticker. And that will go towards the right side. I guess it doesn't matter, it just matters on how you put the piece on. It's a little crooked, but it should be okay for now. I'll show you. It's not the greatest, but you know, take your time if you want it to look super nice. If not, just go ahead and put it on, and then just put them on where the black brick sticks out, which would be to my right, and then you can proceed goes up under the black or the light gray brick. Make sure we get the right way. This will go here. I'm confused right now. Oh, this just butts up to it. Okay. Thought I went underneath it. That wouldn't have made any sense. So this makes way more sense. Now we can move on. Need you and the angled right here. This will face inward. Right there, leaving 4 rows, excuse me. With this right in front. Whoa, did not mean to drop that. So we got it looking just like that so far. Now I'll move them off to the side so I can continue. We'll put our like grill pieces with the horizontal facing outward on each end. And then we'll add our side pieces. To make it look like this. Now we need a white and a red. The red will go on the bottom, white will go on top, which is your 1x6 bricks. Just like this. Go ahead and add it and put it right next to that white angled guy you put on. Just like that, so that it's all smooth up in here. Get to few more. And they will go right up top. And they'll just kind of mirror how you got the red or burgundy smooth here, smooth there, and then your two white pieces, and your two white pieces, so that they all line up. Now we can move forward to step 23. Just a couple pieces there. You know, this will be a small tank. It'll only be about that wide, and then roughly about that long. Nothing too crazy. But for me, it was the minifigs. Plus, it gives me something to build, something I do not have. That way I can build it with you and show you. But for now, we'll go ahead and put our number 1 sticker on, which is up here in the top left. Go ahead and grab him and place it with the gray stripe that you see up top. That will go towards the left side. Try to make this a little straighter, because you do not have a whole lot of wiggle room. You off a little bit and it's off completely. But I think that's pretty dang close, pretty good right there. Kind of wish the other one would turn out like that, but it's already on and I don't want to ruin the sticker, so we'll just leave it and move along here. And you'll push it all the way to the left so that you're showing 2 white studs right there. Now we'll be making the front part of the tank, the front side part, if you will. Kind of like a detail armor piece. And that will just sit on right underneath. Yep, right underneath the white. So underneath it's all smooth like that. And we'll get our weird angled piece here. Not sure what to call that. But we need our number 3 sticker, which is right where my finger is. So we'll go ahead and pull him off. And just like before, there's a gray stripe at the top. We want that to go towards the left, which is the piece side that you'll connect to. We'll take our time a little bit here. It's slightly angled, but not terrible. Now that we got that on, we can go ahead and put it right over top like that, locking that all into place and giving some nice detailing on the side of the tank here. And then we'll go ahead and kind of finish off capping the open studs over here to give it a nice sleek look. I need a red one. And we'll just start from right to left, put our green, put our white singles, then red to red, and then finish it off with 2 white. Just gives it a nice sleek look, caps that off. You know, it doesn't look so bulky now. And we can rotate and move on to finish the other side here. So we're going to do a lot of these same steps here. Just slightly opposite. Now we know this time not to put it all the way up, but to leave a little gap right there that we will fill up eventually, or cover up, I should say. Come on, lock in here. There you go. Now we do need our other sticker, which is the symbol over here, which is number 9. Go ahead and pull him off too. And this time we'll try to put it a little straighter. Just like that. That looks way better. And now it's going to kind of throw it off because, as you can see, that one's crooked. But it's okay, they're in the same spot. If you don't look too hard, I guess you can't see it, right? Or maybe I'll just, you know, sit Mace Windu on it or something, you know, to hide it. Moving right along, getting closer here. You know, this, I knew it was going to be a quick build, but I didn't think it was going to be this quick. Thought there might be a few different parts, but there's only going to be 2, which is okay, because we do have other sets to get to, plus all the ones I built before that I would like to, you know, film for you guys, or for whoever wants to watch it. I got like 30 sets or so. The only thing is I had already opened because I've already built them. So I'll have to kind of do my own number bags, or just kind of dump out pieces and just pick through there. I'm not sure what I want to do. I kind of want to do the number bags just to kind of give it that nowadays Star Wars Lego experience where you got all your number bags. Like this is just going to be in, you know, like a Ziploc bag or something. So hopefully that doesn't bother you guys too much. But until then, we'll stay focused on this one and get this done. Hopefully we will get Luke's land speeder pieces that I've been missing. And then we can finish that one as well. And then we got 3 new ones, unopened, sealed up, that we can get to. Plus, like I said, all the other ones that I've done, we can go ahead and do those as well. So we got plenty to do. And come August 1st, you know, be getting 5 new ones, including the one I've been wanting for a while and hoping they would remake, or I'd be able to get an older set, is the ATTE, which will have 8 minifigs in it. And I'm super stoked to, you know, once I'm able to buy it, to build it and share that experience with you guys. Now that we got our side pieces on, need to finish it off with the 1x6. Put the white on top, red on bottom, and then put our smooth 1x4 or 2x2, excuse me. And then right next to it, put our little detailed pieces. And then we should be able to go ahead and slide them on, putting it right next to the white angled piece we put on previously, and then cap off like how we did here, where it lines up on the top and on the side. We'll go ahead and do that here. Now we get to do our stickers again, which this one we need number 2. And like before, the gray stripe on top. This one needs to go to the right now. So we'll go ahead and put him on, trying to keep him straight. which that's pretty good right there. And now with it facing or pointing to the right, we'll go ahead and put them all the way up here like that, so that the gray stripes pointing towards the back of the ship. Tank, not ship, tank. And just like before, get that little armor detailing piece, which goes right under the white here. Look at that. Page is starting to fall apart here. You know, good quality paper. And just like that, it popped out. So now I just have to be careful whenever I want to go build this again, that I don't lose that piece or those pages. Never had that happen. But for step 47, we'll go ahead and put our number 4, which is just like this piece, sticker. And we want it to face on the part where we're going to connect with the gray stripe up top. That was going to go crooked. Okay, that should be good. Make sure it's all down, looking pretty good here. And now we can go ahead and cap him, snap him in place so that both sides mirror each other and look the same. And we can move on and not have to worry about losing that page because we don't need it anymore until, like I said, we go to build later down the road. If we tear this down or something breaks off and we want to know where to put it, you know, we want to make sure. So maybe I'll like hot glue it or restaple it or something. But starting left to right here, we'll go ahead and just start putting these pieces on to mirror the other side. That looks like that, and now that's the same on both sides there. Now we need to do this 2 times, like that and like that, just kind of right in the middle of it, as you can see. And then we'll just place them right there on the open black studs here. Just placing it right in the corner. Make sure it's all down so that we're looking like this here. And then we'll take our last 2 and just kind of like do the same thing but a little opposite here. So it gives it a little design, little like diamond shaped design towards the front of the tank. And that'll bring us to the end of part 1 here. We got some extra arms, 1 of each, in case one comes off, comes missing, breaks, etc. And we got, I don't know why we only got 1 of these, but nonetheless we do. So we'll go ahead and put them with our spare pieces over here. And I don't know what I was expecting. You know, we still got more to do. We got to build up and, you know, put the flap on, but I don't know why I was expecting this to be a little bit bigger. I guess we'll see if my opinion changes once we do part 2. But until then, you know, I still like it. Just kind of wish it was a little bit bigger, but what did you expect for 40 bucks, I guess. But until then, make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment on your thoughts about this so far, and stay tuned for part 2 coming soon. Peace.